Martin from the Philippines, and we're here in Real Talk Lifeline. So, topic of the day, I think you'll like this one, hot topic. It is how to fix any relationship. So, that's the challenge of the day. Challenge of the day is about relationships. So, what do we do about this, guys? People watching the live, watching the replay. If you have experience on how to fix any relationship, please type it down in the comments. I'll read it. I'll be sure to check it out. It might help someone else as well. Now, all I can do in this live, as usual, is I can just share from my personal experience. Maybe that will help someone too. If it doesn't, that's totally okay. So, this is my answer on how to fix any relationship. So, I saw this pop up. So, thank you for watching. I see some people here. Cham, thanks for the support. How to fix any relationship. I saw this pop up in one of my Instagram or those reels, those shorts. And this is my personal answer, again, based on my 35 years of experience only. So my answer, how to fix any relationship, is fix myself first. So what does that mean? What does fix myself first, right? So there's this saying I learned from one of my mentors. It is, our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. So one of my mentors, Coach Bam, he says, as within, so without. So it means the same thing. The results we're usually getting on the outside. So it could be a relationship with a partner. This could be a relationship even with our parents, our friends, like that. It's usually a reflection of something deeper within me. Now, if you don't believe me, try doing it again and again and again and again, and you might notice some patterns. Like, why didn't it work? Then the next one, it didn't work again, and didn't work again, didn't work again, and another one dumped me, and I don't know why. But now we do. So, what are some practical tips? So I have three quick tips for this live today. What can help if I want to fix myself first, so I can fix any relationship moving forward. So number one is, I got this idea from this guy named Justin Waller. So I just like the idea. So this is for the guys, I think also for the girls who could relate. Just to hit it hard, it's called the 4 Fs. So it's fitness, finances, fighting, and fucking. So maybe the guys could relate. I think some girls do. But it just covers what I can work on myself first. So I also like that order. So fitness can mean our health, right? It can mean working out. It can mean handling our diet, eating clean. It can mean doing physical activity, which one of my friends is calling me out right now to go biking. So it is a challenge, but believe it or not, as within, as we work on ourselves, well, won't other people find that more attractive, compelling? You will see down the road. Finances, so there are different ways of working on finances. I'm just going to go through this fast. I grew up learning more about managing money so that doesn't run out. So that's saving, and then I'm also learning more recently investing. There's a second skill set to that, which is how to earn money. So that's how to make money. That's a very different skill set. I know some people, they know how to earn money, but they don't know how to keep it. So that's kind of sad, but it's a reality. So we got to learn our finances as well. Why? If we don't do that, we have no sense of security or stability within ourselves. So those who can relate, yeah, you could type that in the chat. I personally went through that doing like $1 million round table back in 2016, 17, 18. I had really bad imposter syndrome because you can have $1 million in your bank account, and then when you feel like it can go down the toilet in 2 days because you spent $500,000 on a motorcycle, I really felt unstable. So finances, that's second thing we can work on. Third, fighting. So I'm not sure if this is relatable for women as well, although I do see it. Fighting is just learning how to stand up for ourselves. When I was young, I didn't really understand this deeply, but I got into guns. That was a way for me to stand up for myself, like to the death. Some people take up a martial art, boxing, jiu-jitsu, like over the years, like that. Also, when I took my Enlightened Warrior training camp, one of the key lessons I learned there back in October 2019 was this predicament training, where you just stand your ground and tell the person to back off. So there are parts where you do hit and get hit, like martial arts with the pads, but then it just teaches you personal boundaries. They didn't use those words, but for me that was super, super powerful. Oh, thank you, Cham. I could see your comment. It is relatable to women as well. So, Cham, that is so true. I've seen women take up boxing, martial arts, self-defense, because that fighting aspect is just for you to protect yourself. Like on a deeper level, it's just pure survival. So that one, that third, fourth, fucking. So I'll translate this. So this guy is kind of more men-oriented, but Justin Waller, I think he's a cool guy, but what he meant by this is it can also mean our relationships. So if you're not necessarily like as sexual as I am or some other people, it can just mean our relationships with other people, right? If you don't believe that fourth level is important, it's deeply rooted in our DNA to reproduce, right? Now, if you don't want to do that and you say you just want to adopt, that's fine. Still, I do believe that that is still a core essence part of us. So second tip, if that the 4Fs doesn't float your boat, number 2 is more wholesome. I learned this from my mentor, my late mentor, Coach Bam Santiago, who just passed away this year, Feb 28. Now, I trained with him extensively last year, and I learned this on a deeper level. It's called the 4 quadrants. So 4 quadrants, this is body, mind, heart, and then your soul. So it might look slightly different, but feel similar. So body, again, that can mean your health. You can include fighting here. You can include, anything body-related, exercise, your health, standing up for yourself. Heart just means your relationships. For me, very important also is, hello Audrey, I see you watching. So number 2, heart is our relationships. So what does that mean? Relationship, not just boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. This is also relationship with ourselves. Third, I think I missed the mind part. So mind, what Coach Bam taught me there is mind is also related to money. So it's also related to our career, our skill sets. And then soul, or your spirit, this is the difference with the 4Fs. The 4 quadrants goes deeper. Spirit for you can mean God. If you're not down with that, not that religious, it can mean, something, a greater purpose, the universe, like that, which I do believe in. So last, we had the 4Fs, 4 quadrants. My last practical tip is, this is how timeless it goes. I learned this from it's called the perfect square of life. Health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. Again, it might look or feel very familiar. This came from Florence Scovel Shinn in her book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. 1925, motherfuckers. So you see that? Like, this goes back almost like 100 years. So I'm not just making this up with my mentors, right? There is a deeper root, or it comes like timeless, as you could say. By the way, she also quotes the Bible there, so her sources go way back too. So purpose, I see that, Cham. So yeah, health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. The first 3 already might sound and feel familiar. Perfect self-expression, I believe, is aligned with that. So as Cham mentioned, purpose, your spirit, your soul. Perfect self-expression, the way I understood it when I listened to the audiobook, is it's like ikigai. It's like when everything internal aligns with the external. You find your place in this world. So that's perfect self-expression as I learned it. So work on these, the 4Fs, the 4 quadrants, the perfect square of life. As within, you will be able to fix yourself, and then you'll be able to fix any relationship moving forward with other people. So if this isn't enough, like this is just maybe scratching the surface, comment deep dive down below if you want to reach out and maybe talk about other challenges, blocks, things that are holding you back, so we can go deeper in that. Reach out to me, reach out to the community, to my friends, to Royce, again, just carrying on that legacy of helping people. Thank you. I love you. And I will see you next time.